Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a video of installing my new MBRP catback exhaust. I've already gotten started a little bit just because I knew getting it off would be a huge pain in the ass. So I saved you the trouble from watching that, but I did want to show you how I got it off because some of the videos aren't very good online of how to get it off. So I just wanted to show you how I did it. The hardest part for me was this connection right here. So right before the flex pipe, right after your cat. And this was basically welded with rust tight on there. I was banging on it, couldn't get it off. So what I did was I hit it with some PB, let it sit for a couple, then hit it with heat. And after that, you could kind of see it bubbling in there. And then I smacked it again, and luckily it broke loose. So that's how I accomplished that. And then this clamp was also a huge pain in the ass, just simply for the fact of the bolt that clamped the clamp together was completely shot and rusted. So I had to get that off, and that obviously broke. I'm gonna have to replace that. The two nuts are completely rusted to shit. And the reason why it's still there is because there's a little tab on top of it. It's like a retaining clip for that. So just be mindful of that. I couldn't get it off because obviously you can't really see up there what you're doing. And everybody says once you pull this off, it comes off, I guess. But so we're about to test that. But and then for the, let's get the light over here. For the exhaust hangers, I did not have exhaust hanger pliers that I guess make this a lot easier, but I just worked with what I had. I just had channel locks, so I just put the channel lock on this end and squeezed the rubber and did that for every single one, and luckily that came off. So that's another way of making do with what you got. And as you can see, I'm also just on jack stands. I don't have a hoist or anything like that. So that's where I'm at right now. I am going to slide this pipe out of here, hopefully, and we'll see what we got. All right, guys, so pretty freaking pumped. There's the exhaust. As you can see, in one piece. Did not have to make any cuts whatsoever. All in one piece. Now that can be important to some of you guys. I mean, I don't plan on reusing this exhaust, but just in case, you never know. Some people do this for stupid reasons, like if you have a lease or whatever. So I got the exhaust off in one piece. Now how I did that, as you can see, nothing had to be cut, moved, or anything like that. I was able to get it off. There's the empty cat. Yeah, I mean, I was able to just get everything. The only thing I had to do was I did have to add that jack stand. So this is my setup, in case you guys need it. I did have to add that jack stand, raise up the back end. So I just lifted the back end up just a couple more inches, so I had a little bit more ground clearance to just squeeze it out of there. So, and I did this 100% by myself. So it can be done. It can be done on the ground by yourself without having to cut it. And that's definitely a big one. So now let's see how she sounds little cold start straight pipe action. Let's go. Alright, so where I'm at is I'm about to put the extension pipe back onto the cat. I had to buy a new clamp, which wasn't a big deal, so hopefully it will work, and I'm gonna put this back on. So alright, got that connected. Now, the next piece is the muffler, but since the muffler's heavy, they said the best thing to do is to hang over the axle pipe first. Set. Fuck. Why was this not going to be going in? All right, so there you have it, guys. The exhaust is fully put on, all clamped up, and rocking and rolling. Fortunately, she's pretty dirty right now, because I have had it out on the road and tested it. So, got the tip on there, which needs a shine already, unfortunately. But all the hangers are still on, all the connections are still good. Everything seems to be in good shape. And there you have it, guys. The exhaust is done and installed. I have had it out on the road, you know, a few times since installing it, and everything seems to be going pretty good. You know, it sounds good. It's definitely not too loud. You know, it's not one of the louder systems out there, but it gives you a nice little, you know, rumble when you hit the gas. Your truck isn't just completely, you know, silent. As far as the install goes, it went pretty well. I was having some problems with over the axle pipe going into the muffler, lining it all up, making it, you know, level and even and all that. But other than that, you know, once I kind of figured that out, it went pretty good. You know, I had to install the last piece of pipe first in that hanger, and then kind of maneuver the over the axle pipe into the muffler. And like I said, once that finally did mate up, everything worked pretty well. I did have to kind of like bend out one of the connections because it was a little tight and it just wasn't letting the pipe go in. But other than that, it was pretty good. So, you know, difficulty level out of a 5, I'd probably say it's like a, I don't know, 3 maybe. And if you live in, you know, a nice state, California or something, that probably drops down to a 2. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the product. You know, like I said, it's not super crazy, but you know, it gives you a little bit of something. Other than that, I apologize for the video being a little bit cut up. You know, it was hard trying to, you know, I was working off the ground, so it was hard to get a good angle, work, lighting, and, you know, to try to get step by step in every process with, you know, with running into things here and there. So, but if you do have any questions about install or anything like that, please drop a comment down below. In the next video, I'm going to get it on the road for you guys so you can hear what it sounds like. Going to give you a nice cold start, so don't forget to watch that video too. Please smash that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to my first 100 subscribers, so it would really help me out. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And like I said, if you have any questions about your system and trying to install it, this is, you know, pretty across the board for all catback systems. So, you know, feel free to reach out. Maybe I can try to help you out since I've already done it. Other than that, guys, I'm going to save the best part for last, and technically another video, the next video. So don't forget to hit the next video, and thanks for watching.